going to make fun of Coach Hurd, but I just want to thank him. And I know Brian feels the same way. And our junior year, we barely knew him. He really didn't talk to anybody. And then me and Brian actually, everybody says we became best friends with him. And we were the only two kids he actually talked to on the entire team, because he would bring us out to dinner after practice all the time. And I just want to thank him a lot, and he taught me a lot.
This is going to be vicious.
I have the pleasure of roasting Canary today. Before I start, I just want to say he really does love the kids, and he made that very apparent in his Bangor Daily News article from college, where he claimed it's all about the kids, and he doesn't want to play overseas because he just loves teaching too much. That's why he didn't go pro. Well, I've been waiting for this moment since the moment I met him. I knew I wasn't going to like him when freshman year, the first time I ever actually had a conversation with him, he told me I was doing a lift wrong. And obviously I know better than he does. So he threatened to kick me out of the weight room from that point on, and I just knew it was going to be a hate-hate relationship. So sophomore year, he's my coach now, and he's like not that bad of a guy. He's kind of grown fondly of me, I think. And by my junior year, he despises me. But later we learned, like this going into this year in the summer, me and Pat put it together that he loves every sophomore because they're young and innocent and not expected to do much. And then when you turn to junior, he is all over you. He is a big, you know what. And but when you become a senior again, he loves you. But we realized that two people in the entire program he never bothered for their whole entire career, and that was Brian and Matt Glidden. They never did anything wrong. They had a perfect block every time. They made a perfect form tackle. They never did one thing wrong. Well, me and Pat are getting yelled at for putting our helmets down wrong. But we all know you're not one for speaking much, and that's apparent in your classes. I do come in a lot because I'm a senior and I don't really go to class that often. But I walk in and you say, "All right, class, movie day." Movie, sits down, he puts his feet up, and that's the end of that class. I think I've seen the movie on 1776 about 5 times now. We all know you're a big mama's boy. We learned that last year when you got roasted. But there are some consequences to being a mama's boy and all that coddling you received. Number one, you're a big child. Whenever I see you in the hallway, I get a sarcastic remark or a sarcastic answer. Like, "Ethan, you're always wearing black. What's with that? I'm swimming." And I'll get into an argument, and his answer to everything will be like, "You're right, Ethan, you're right." It's like, "No, they do that. You're right. Why am I arguing with you? You're right." And I can never get a straight answer out of him. But I think our coaches will agree the worst part about him being a mama's boy and being coddled all these years is that he does not pay for anything. He'll accept a free meal whenever and wherever. And the worst, obviously, was when it was O-line versus D-line one day during practice, and we won the D-line, and he had to pay for our dinner at Trattoria, which is expensive, to say the least. But when we got there, we obviously ordered hundreds of dollars worth of food, and he didn't pay. He just didn't pay. Well, we went again, because, Herden's friend, he was nice enough to pay for it. He didn't pay again. He made Herden pay. And the worst of all is he owes me so much from all these bets he's lost to me over the years. He owes me a steak dinner because I got a better score on the test than he did. He owes me a milkshake because the Devils beat the Rangers in the playoffs. I'm still waiting on that. Right here. Oh yeah, but obviously he owes us pizza. He owes me personally 3 pizzas for sophomore year Scout D. Whenever I made a tackle, I was supposedly supposed to get a pizza. And I never did receive those, but I'm still waiting. I could go on for another few days or so, but honestly, you are a pretty decent coach.
Oh my God.
we did we were a great offensive and defensive line, even though you had nothing to do with the defensive line. But yeah, I'd just like to thank you for these 3 years of hell. That's it.